everyone. Nice to meet you again. Now, I'm probably predicting that you are thinking of our new book. And do you know what it's called? Little Miss Hug. She looks really huggy and cute and pretty and hearty and stuff. And also, when we're done with this, I have a question for all you guys to know. But first, when we're done with this retelling book, we will just say the question now. And now, have you ever fallen over and hurt yourself? I bet you did. Like Little Miss Tiny falling off the curb. But then, good news! Little Miss Hug was right there when Little Miss Tiny was over the curb. And you'll probably know what she did. Like her name, she hugged Little Miss Tiny. Because if you injured yourself and somebody comes and hugs you, won't you feel better? And page number 2. Look at this picture. It is a great picture because I know what just happened. First, little Mr. Small was walking and his hat fell on a stick and he can't get it out. And you know who came? Little Miss Hug came. Little Miss Hug, and she hugged him. As usual, she hugged him. That is really not surprising. Anyway, to continue, look at this picture. Mr. Bump, and he probably bumped again. Boring. But anyway, he bumped and he got injured, right? And Little Miss Hug ran and hugged him. Okay? Because he injured herself. Look at all these big bandages. I thought this was onto mummies or something. That bandages on the mummies. Maybe he's a blue mummy. I don't think so. He's a he, not a she. It can't be a mommy. Just joking. And Mr. Grady when he has a tummy ache. Ooh. That's a long word. And do you know what Little Miss Hug did? That's right. Little Miss Hug hugged him. And did you know how she did this? She has extra long arms. I mean arms that can stretch to 1 kilometer or something. That's really long. And there are times when nobody gets injured. There is a time that somebody gets happy, like your birthday, or Christmas, or Thanksgiving and things. But this is about birthdays. You know Little Miss Birthday, don't you? And Little Miss Birthday got a birthday hug. From who? From Little Miss Hug. Sometimes she does it for fun. Like the time of Little Miss Bossy. Nobody hugs Mr. Bossy. Strange, kinda. One time, Little Miss Hug thought, so everyone needs a hug. The other day when she was out for a walk, somebody hidden over the hedge was huffing, puffing, and moaning and groaning. Someone who was in a very bad temper. Yeah, a very bad temper. That's a good word. Very bad temper. Very bad temper. Can you guess who it will be? Three, two, one. Mr. Grumpy. You see, Mr. Grumpy is not a normal person, like simple, like just walking around and saying, it's a nice day, I'm going back home, and I'm in the park, I'm going on a walk. Not that kind of person. He's a moaning and groaning and somebody doing like that. He's somebody like, oh, why is the sun shining? Why are the bees over here? They sting. He is just like this. But this is about the sun. Let's see what it is about. Mr. Grumpy was in a bad mood because of the sun. Okay, sun was hot. So what? Mr. Grumpy isn't like that. He isn't like a simple person like, the sun's hot. So what? Who cares? He's not like that. No. He's like, why is the sun shining? Ugh, it's too bright. I can't put my eyes open. I hate the sun. Why is the sun out there anyway? I wish the sun had never been born. Why is the sun over here? He's like that. He was like that, and there is really no pleasing Mr. Grumpy. So, quick as a flash or lightning, Little Miss Hug ran round the hedge and got to Mr. Grumpy and tried to hug him. But Mr. Grumpy pushed her away. Get off me, he shouted. Oh no, he shouted that. That's too bad for Little Miss Hug. So, Little Miss Hug could not believe her ears. Also, eyes. Nobody had refused one of her hugs. Yeah, probably, except Mr. Grumpy. Yeah. Or somebody who's really grumpy. And she said, and always, not as usual, she said, but everyone likes a hug. Not that. That's not true. Somebody who is happy and cheerful and likes her probably would like that. Mr. Grumpy does not like it, but he'll probably do the thing. I just hate Mr. Grumpy. Too bad I can't throw him away on the floor. I wish this this floor was lava. I can put this book down and kill Mr. Grumpy. But I can't. The floor's not lava. It's wood. Too bad. Wood. And mats are over here. Mats are blocking my way. And Mr. Grumpy said, I know what you're trying to do, but Little Miss Hug hugged even tighter. Okay. I said, began Mr. Grumpy, but then he stopped. Why? Something was happening to Mr. Grumpy that had never happened to him before. He could feel a strange warm feeling spreading out from deep inside him. And then Little Miss Hug hugged him really tighter. Almost she could probably squish him. The most ordinary thing happened. Very slowly, Mr. Grumpy smiled. I must say, said Little Miss Hug, you have a lovely smile. And can you guess what Mr. Grumpy did next? He... 3, 2, 1. He blushed. Red, blushed. Now I won't put him in lava instead. I'll put him in maybe, I don't know, in his house then. That's where he belongs. For the first time in his life, he blushed. Blush is the little red thing, your face is turned red, like a tomato. And then he hugged Little Miss Hug. For the first time he hugged somebody. What you might call maybe half a hug or Mr. Grumpy hug. Now, as I said before, I'm going to say a little question for all of you guys to answer. If you look at this picture, there is something that belongs to a Hello Kitty. Look carefully. I'll give you 30 seconds. Now, maybe that's too long. 10 seconds, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is the ribbon. Look at the ribbon. It's red and just like the Hello Kitties. I wonder, why is it here? And did Little Miss Hug see Hello Kitties and did it the same, or did Hello Kitty do? I wonder. Anyway, now I was really happy talking about Little Miss Hug with you, and I would like to come tomorrow with another great book, and bye-bye. Meet you tomorrow.